Real people. This is weird. I got used to doing like live stream shows and then just waiting for like a thumbs up emoji to pop up and just that was it. I was like, oh yes, validation, thumbs up. So for my first song, I'm actually going to play a song that I premiered at Live from the Rock in 2016. The song's about my wife and I getting married, and it's literally our wedding vows to one another. But I used it kind of as an opportunity to announce at the time that we were pregnant. And it was also the first time that Live from the Rock, I wasn't involved in coordinating yet, but it was the first time I'd ever played on the main stage at night. You know, right when all the lights were off and everything else. And it was just such a wonderful moment, so I figured I'd open the set with that song. It's called My Heart in My Head. Nothing could have prepared me for this moment, but I'm glad nothing did. We've had incredible adventures so far, with a lot more to come. Friends sang it all means nothing when you're not here, and it's true, I wouldn't be who I am today if it wasn't for you. So from the first time I said it until the last chance I get, I will love you with my heart and my head. Laughter, love, and commitment. What else could we need? A lifetime of smiling for us before we go to sleep. They say that no one is perfect, but to me you are, and I know from now till my dying day I wanna be yours. So from the first time I said it until the last chance I get, I will love you with my heart and my head. So from the first time I said it until the last chance I get, I will love you with my heart and my head. From the first time I said it until the last chance I get, I will love you with my heart and my head. So from the first time I said it until the last chance I get, I will love you with my heart and my head. Oh, real live applause. Thank you very, very much, everybody. So show of hands, who has been to Red Rock before? Okay, so we got a couple people that haven't been. Okay, well, unfortunately not this year, as we know. But thank you very much for coming to Live from the Bedrock, which is, you know, I feel like they may have written, they may have planned the event around this location specifically. But, yeah, it's a shame we all can't be together at Red Rock this year, but, you know, 2021 is a new year, and fingers crossed all this stuff will be mostly behind us at that point. So this song I want to do for you guys right now is actually a song. There's actually a bit of a little thread on one of my newest albums. So the first song was all about my wife and I getting married, and then, as the adage goes, next comes a child, and sure enough, we were pregnant. And this song is all about kind of the life course of that kind of announcement, where you start off by finding out you're pregnant, then have the child, and then all of a sudden a couple of realizations come in during that process as well about how life changes. But I think any of you that are here that are parents can agree that the sentiment remains the same, that you do anything for your kid. I don't know about if you have like 2 or 3 kids, that's a different story, but one's good. At least in my case, we've capped it at that for now. The song's called "I'd Do Anything." You gave me a call down in Mexico to tell me that we would soon be a trio. There was no one else around as my cool turned into meltdowns. I'd do anything, anything, anything. I wish we could make believe, standing, spinning, singing you to sleep. There was no one else around as your cool became a meltdown. I'd do anything, anything, anything. If I could hold you close every single day, I never let you go. I want you with me right here. Always trying to be the best. Only that I keep closest to my chest. My peers don't understand me. They try to reprimand me. They just don't get that I do anything, anything. I could hold you close every single day. I never let you go. I want you with me right here. To me, you're everything. You're my sun and moon. I'd do anything. Yeah, I would do it for you. I would do it for you. Thank you very much, folks. So being a part of the Live from the Rock Folk Festival, it's something that's really, really special for me, because not only do I get to be in a pretty sweet position where, picking bands and inviting performers to come and join me and the rest of us on stages and stuff like that over the course of that weekend in August. It's a great time. But it's also just nice to be able to hang out there and spend time with people, right? Agreed. See, you don't get this kind of interaction on the internet. I miss hecklers. Well, I was gonna do safety dance, but somebody had to, play it first, so. But it's just super nice to be able to spend time with people. I was never the biggest fan of camping, but Red Rock kind of changed that for me. mean, then there was like a couple of years ago when there was that massive storm and the tents flipped. Those of you that were there, you remember. I remember picking up the pieces of those tents because I was working. And I also remember there was the one time that the flamenco group, their tent flipped and flooded, and then they had to fly out within like the next 2 hours. But thankfully we brought them back the next year and they were able to perform again, so that was great. But what I'm trying to say here is that it's nice to just be able to spend time with folks, and even though there's like this super cool glass sort of framing in front of me, it thank you, sir, thank you. It's nice just to be able to have something to be able to, I mean, technically I'm looking through you guys through a screen again, but I mean, if you guys want to throw thumbs up at me, that's totally cool too. But this song's called Love Is. Love is familiar, holding open arms. Love is a stranger, saving you from harm. Love is like the laughs we shared when we were kids. Picture perfect promises we vowed to keep. We vowed to keep. Love is believing that everything's all right. Love is forgiving of every word said in a fight. Love is like the laughs we shared when we were kids. Picture perfect promises we vowed to keep. Movie moments, make the most of every day. That's what love is. That's what love is. Love is like the laughs we shared when we were kids. Picture perfect promises we vowed to keep. Movie moments, make the most of every day. That's what love is. That's what love is. That's what love is. Thank you very much, folks. Right on. So those three songs are from an album called Love that came out last year. But I'm going to dig a little deeper to a song from back in 2013. This is a song called The Man with No Hands. And it's definitely a darker tune, that's for sure. And it's kind of fitting because there's a lot of people right now that have lost the means to earn a living. I'm sure there's people in this crowd right now that aren't able to provide the way that they used to. A lot of musicians are doing that kind of thing where they're reinventing themselves, having to create new avenues for
either presenting themselves or, career changes. Friends of mine that are now working at the mill instead of doing the passion that they've been chasing for the last, 10 years. It's dark times. This song's called The Man with No Hands.
All alone, he never thought that you'd find him here. He's afraid of thoughts he's had that you won't believe. All the while, he can't take his eyes away. Transitions that come fast, apparitions that won't last. He was a man with no hands. Was a man with no hands. Don't go, she said. Don't go, she said. No demand for a man who's given his whole damn life. Understand another meaning of sacrifice, and the child shall never feel his warm embrace. Transitions that come fast, apparitions that won't last. He was a man with no hands, a man with no hands. Took him on back in 1924. He had high hopes of family happiness. He couldn't have asked for more. But then the company let him go when he was 32 years old. That's it, that's all. Clean out your locker, son. It's time for you to go back home. They took away his means, his ability to provide. His hands, they lie on the assembly line. He feels nothing past the rest. He was a man with no hands. He was a man with no hands. He was a man with no hands. Thank you very much. How much time do I have left? One more? Okay. Yeah, two? I can't do three because I gotta go home and put a kid to rest. Put my baby to sleep, I should say. Sounds more threatening when you say it that way. All right. This one's also a bit of an older one. Came out on a
a little digital thing that I did in 2016. It's a song called An Ode to the City. And basically I decided that I was driving on my way to Portland on tour once, about to pull into town, and then I realized that, you know what, I should probably write a song about this place. And I'm like, no, I should write a song about where I'm from and about how I feel honestly about it. And I'm sure we've all got our own opinions about Thunder Bay. Some love it, some don't love it. This is how I feel. An ode to the city, I thought you'd know me well. God, I've been busy, but I see you've put me through hell. Left and came back, but I'm leaving once again. Goodbye, sweet town of mine. Gave me a home when a house was all I knew. But the time has come, so I'll say goodbye to you. I won't be back, I'm leaving now for good. Goodbye, sweet town of mine. Oh, my tongue, when there's nothing left to say. Oh, my tongue, I'll be leaving either way. Oh, my tongue, when there's nothing left to do. Oh, my tongue, when there's nothing left to say. Oh, my tongue, I'll be leaving either way. Oh, my tongue, when there's nothing left to prove. Hello, city. It's nice to see you well. People are busy, they've got no time for me. I won't be back, I'm leaving now for good. Goodbye, sweet town of mine. Goodbye, sweet town of mine. Goodbye, sweet town of mine. Thank you very, very much, everybody. So I'm going to do one last song for you guys, and then we're going to keep rolling with the entertainment here. Like I said, I got to roll pretty quickly after this, but if you guys are interested, I do have some CDs and vinyl records and stuff like that that I would love for you to keep at home in part of your collection as opposed to in my basement. So come chat with me and we'll find a way to put those into your collections. So this song is called The Little Things, and it's all about appreciating all the little things that we didn't before. And I think through quarantine, we've all decided that we can all agree that we are starting to appreciate all these things now, now that we've had a little bit of time to kind of focus on them. I also wanted to give a big shout out, a big round of applause, please, everybody, for everyone that's organized live from the Bedrock today. of them. As soon as I heard that, a young man, Caleb, right over here, was interested in being a festival organizer, I was super stoked, and I knew that I had to be a part of the event. So thank you very much for inviting me, first off. Caleb, Kilian, and Dahlia? Oh, yes, the memory's sharp today. So this song's called The Little Things. Thank you so much, everybody. My name is Jean-Paul de Roover. And thank you very much to Chad Curvan Photography and everyone here that's making this event happen digitally as well at some point.
Sun is rising early in the morning, the light catching every speck of dust, spreading warmth to every being on this planet. Some nice weather, says the newsman we can trust. There's beauty all around us. We can start to finally see the details that we fail to recognize. It just takes time to see the little things. Birds are singing in the branches of a dead tree. Well, they remind me that spring is coming soon. And there are children playing outside on the one-way street, counting cars and days until we get to June. There's beauty all around us, even sights I've seen before. The details that we fail to recognize, it just takes time to see the little things. Well, I see clouds, they're moving up over the houses. No more shadows casting on the lawn. A bit of shade for the young boy throwing papers. He can't stop now, no, not until the last one's gone. There's beauty all around us, and even on the darkest days, the details that we fail to recognize, it just takes time to see. There's beauty all around us through these newly opened eyes. There are moments that we normally wouldn't see if we just took time and saw the little things.
Thank you very much, and keep that applause going for yourselves for coming out tonight. Thank you so very much, everybody.